back. We are to our second to last. We are with our Aquarius Risings. If you wanted to take a screenshot to have an idea of where things are in terms of transit, go ahead, do that now. So for you guys, Aquarius Risings, you got Pluto in retrograde in your first house. So you're going through the ringers of trying to figure out how to transform yourself without really, you're probably doing a lot of introspection over what you yourself wants. Period. End of subject. That's retrogrades are always about introspection. If they're not retro, it's like an external force, but when they're retro, it's usually like an internal focus. I hope that makes sense. Aries is your third house of communication, fun. At least the wounded healer has left there, but it's moved into Taurus, your fourth house of home and family. So Aries being the third house of communication, you have Neptune, the planet of illusion and delusion there, as well as Saturn, which is lessons, karma, old man time. Say you're figuring out that you're not being as clear as you thought you were. Yeah, you can do with that what you will. And that's probably in all aspects, not just relationships, it's in general. Gemini, another big one, which is your fifth house of creativity and pleasure, has Mercury retrograde in it. So Mercury's in the retro, and Jesus. Mercury, which is, I'm a Gemini, so that being said, me fumbling words and concepts and shit is not shocking or surprising. It's fucking on brand. Anyways, Mercury in the microwave there with Uranus and Mars. So again, Uranus is the planet of rebellion, Mars being the planet of war. Good Lord. What are you guys doing? What are you guys setting up, moving forward with, trying to figure out how to move forward with? Which probably goes back to this Pluto being in retrograde in your first house of self. I'm not even gonna guess what that means. If you would like an actual astrologer who knows what the fuck they're doing, please hit up Fate with Fati. Cancer being your sixth house of work and health has the sun, and then Leo being your seventh house of relationships with Venus and Jupiter there. I would not be surprised if some of you Aquarius risings get pregnant or have an expansion in your family. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be that just somebody close to you, probably somebody close to you having a child. Interesting. I like it. So yeah, but you came here for tarot. That's what I do. I do tarot. I just happen to have a big thing with astrology. My spirit team, my spirit guide, my high self, as well as the divine. Again, I thank you for your message, for receiving it, for understanding it, and being blessed to receive it. So that being said, what do our Aquarius risings need to know about these major transits happening right now? What do they need to know? What are they going to be facing? Okay, right away. Boom. Pisces energy here, upright. So that's confusion, things done behind closed doors, but it's like things done in the dark kind of thing. So things you're not aware of. Pisces for you is the second house of material, wealth, other people's money and possessions. And the North Node is in retro there, which is your purpose. So probably doing a lot of contemplation with the Hierophant there too over what you want to do. Eight of Wands here. No incoming change or message. So confusion over why something may not be happening for you could be it, with the Eight of Coins on the bottom of the deck, which is the Eight of Pentacles, which is work, self-development, whatever the case may be. So if you're busting your ass at work and it's not working, you have confusion there. And it could be because this isn't your path. That's what I would say. All right. But also the Hierophant is Taurus. Taurus again, you got the wounded healer going there with home and family, your fourth house. Popping over here, Four Cups, being apathetic to a love offer. So, but it's basically saying like you're sitting there with your arms crossed looking at the three cups there without seeing what the divine is handing you. So if you're miserable where you are, it's because you are supposed to transition. You're supposed to leave. This is meant to kind of force you out. Bottom of the deck is Page of Coins, which is a lack of commitment. So yeah, so if some of you haven't done that and you've been feeling the need for a change or whatnot, it's about to happen for you. Could also with the Hierophant, could also be marriage. Like you may be confusion over marriage, the state of it, what's going on, things like that. Sorry, my cat's being cute on the floor. All right. So then over this Six of Swords transition, going from choppy waters to smooth, is risk taking over lack of money being a betrayal of a King of Coins with a love offer. Okay, so this just got good. This pretty much spoke it. So you're supposed to take a risk. Creativity, pleasure, fifth house. That wouldn't surprise me. The other one is Sagittarius being your 11th house of hopes and goals and community, which has Lilith, the dark moon there, which is about your dark feminine. Yeah, I'm Cancer, your sixth house of work and health has Jupiter leaving it, which is expansion. So you may have taken it as far as it can go. And your ego's there. So this could be like in for a penny, in for a pound kind of shit, but you're supposed to be leaving. This is a lot around your work. Three of coins, lack of teamwork. Wands, juggling chaos, but barely. Adaptability. And again, it's coins, so it could be money. And this four of wands coming together, but a marriage. So adaptability of marriage. So some of you may have realized that marriage isn't what you fucking thought it was. Family wasn't what you thought it was. Taking a blindfold off to an indecision. Something that you thought you wanted probably is not it. And you were all excited about it. And now it's just leaving you fucking wanting more out of life. You might be doing too much parenting. Like you may be like a single parent, even though you're not a single parent. Popping over here, calling judgment on marriage, or calling judgment on coming together. Judgment's fire energy, which is Aries, third house of communication, Leo, seventh house of relationship, and Sagittarius, 11th house of hopes and goals. Holding on. You're fucking see how she's like in a nest holding on? Yeah, it's like you're probably using the like this idea of like the kids. I can't leave the kids, but it's because of them. Well, not because of them, but you're being divinely supported. You're being encouraged to leave this. Here, Nine of Swords, anxiety, temperance, balance, Sagittarius energy. Again, Dark Lilith, hopes and goals, and upwards from a painful ending or painful heartbreak. Moving on from painful heartbreak. Stop cutting yourself. But yeah, temperance is balance and patience for like this is Nine of Swords. This is anxiety. So it's literally like a resurrection from the dead, is what this is telling me. Leaving some suits you in pursuit of something better. Moving on. Popping over here is the Ten of Swords here in reverse, which is moving like again only upwards from a painful ending. There's some fucking painful shit that happened. Queen of Coins, snatch your energy back. So that is somebody who's in a nurturing position. That's mother. That's like a head of household kind of thing. She runs the show. And Five of Swords, mourning and loss. Where's your eighth house? Virgo, South Node in retrograde there. You could be having baggage around the loss of someone or something. That wouldn't surprise me. There's no Virgo here, but that's mourning and loss, Five of Swords. Oh, no. No, that's Five of Cups. I'm so sorry. I said that wrong. I apologize. I reel that back. This is winning at all costs. But it looks like the fucking. I don't know why they didn't make this one the Five of Cups because that's exactly what that is mourning and loss. And this is Set, Osiris, and Isis, which is literally about loss and death. So I think that was a mismatch. I would say either this or death endings. This could have been that. Anywho, so yeah, so winning at all costs over your money or your energy can go either way. And then here, 10 of coins. It's over your money. So having a lack of foundation, lack of money. So you're making decisions from an idea of money, but you really need to be looking at what gives you life because the rest will come. The rest will come otherwise. So this is Leo, strength in reverse, which is lack of strength, lack of hope, lack of courage, lack of strength. And for you guys, that's your seventh house of relationships. So you may be staying in a relationship because of the fact that like it's somebody who contributes, but you're being told that you can do this on your own. See how that popped out there, only upwards from a painful ending of a lack of courage and a lack of strength. Some of you may even be dealing with infidelity, full holding back. And then here we go, sneakiness. Knight of Wands here, holding on to a Knight of Wands, which is a betrayal or painful ending. Could also be energy, but it also could be money. So it could be, again, like being frugal with your money in hopes of having a new beginning of some sort. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands, she gets what you want. Burying money. I wouldn't even be surprised if you're fucking burying money. Might be putting in accounts or something. It's like you're setting up for this, but you're being told to, like, don't worry about it. So, like, this is one of those deals where you're like, if a promotion's necessary for you to have the money that you need in order to leave and start over, you're supposed to not. You're just supposed to start over and just trust that the universe will catch you. Period. Yeah, the money is being a sneakiness of your time. Yep. Four swords after fucking around with these cards. Four swords on the bottom of the deck, which is exhaustion, needing to move on. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're being encouraged to just let go. There we go. Five swords here, which is at winning at all costs over a lack of commitment to a betrayal and searching for the truth, a death transformation of a painful ending. Only upwards from, yeah, a heavy load that wants to be put down and searching for the truth, transformations or endings. What did I get? Page of Wands in reverse, which is distractions. It could be distractions. If so, it could be one of these things where you may be having an affair kind of thing to try and get yourself through, but it's still not, that's not a good use of your time. That's very possible. Nine of Cups in reverse, which is an all-wish fulfillment, but it's meant to make you move on because you're giving all kinds of excuses as to why you're not doing it, but you need to do it. Okay. So fun stuff, not an easy message, but maybe it's the message you need to hear, not the one you want to hear. But yeah, so Aquarius Risings, it's rough, but the more that you just kind of trust that the universe has you and believe that, the better off you will be. So if you've enjoyed this, please like, comment, and share. If you would like a private reading, go ahead and book me under my website, lwitchy.com. Go ahead and do that, and the schedule should be there if it doesn't work, because I guess I'm still messing around with the website. And I'll get a notification. I'll reach out to you regardless. So that being said, please sound off. Let me know what's going on. Let me know if this seems accurate for what you're going through. And hang tight. Trust the universe. And until next time, bye.